Hey y'all, it is Sunshine. All right, this is gonna be my final review of the Temu crochet hooks that I had ordered off of Temu. I already did the video. Just a simple reminder, it came in this set with the interchangeable heads, all metal, beautiful purple chromey color. So I have been using it quite a bit. I'm currently working on Crochet with Joanna's 42-inch tablecloth using the Temu yarn. No, that's not Temu yarn. This is Hobby or Hobie, or I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I'm a Texan. I don't say things correctly a lot of the times. I don't have a clue. So you just got to work with me. You know that thing where you can pull up the word and the Googles can tell you what the word is and pronounce it? I probably should have done that. But anyway, so I've been working on this, and this is a lot of stitching, okay? So I feel like I've got a good grasp and a good handle on my thoughts on these. And the sad thing is, and it's not really sad, but it is for y'all, I love them. I love them. They're magnificent hooks. I know in the comments, a couple of folks in my review had said, hey, look out for this or warn me of this. And so far, I've not had those problems. But, I mean, anything could happen. Anything could happen. The weight is fantastic. It holds your heat. And if you're not familiar with that, crochet hooks work really good when they're when they have heat in them. I know that's my case. And I know Mikey from the Crochet Crowd has talked about that somewhere, way back when. But it's just, it's really good. And I love these heads. They're pointed and they scoop the yarn really good. Really, really good. I really enjoy them. And I can't wait to use these on yarn that I'm not fighting with. Because the Hobie yarn, you have to fight with. In my world, you do. Because it's just so, there's nothing holding it together. So you stitch a couple stitches if you get that far. And then you have to go back and undo it because one of the threads didn't catch because it's not twisted. It's just all jumbled. So I think once I get to a yarn that I don't have to fight with, I think we're going to be crapping in high cotton. I think so. It does, the neck where the collar, where it tightens up, does cover up the last part of your, I'm so sorry, y'all. Your numbers right there. So, which is not a big deal in my world because I write down everything. But you can still see the first number. I don't feel like the number's going to come off because my hand's not up there. It's back here in this thumb rest. The only thing that I'm not a fan of is the neck part is just right here. I'm used to letting my stitches come back here, which it doesn't allow it because there's something right here. But once I started using this hook and working with it and getting into practice how this one works, it's not a bad deal. You know, it's not really a big deal. Once I get into the bigger yarns, I don't think that's going to be an issue either. So, you know, hopefully that's not going to be an issue. But anyway, I really, really, really like these. And I see them being my go-to hooks. Now, if I leave the house, this will not go with me, or that hook won't go with me. I'll take a project that's not with that hook. And I know you're probably thinking, well, just use the same hook with a different brand. The thing of it is, you don't want to do that. Because it may be a different brand, but the sizing might be just a tiny smidge off. When you start a crochet project, you need to stick with the same hook. And especially overseas hooks. And I know we all have overseas hooks. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. But you know the Temu hooks especially. Their sizing is just a little bit off than the American sizing. And so you've got to pay attention to that. You've got to really be, okay, you know, is it a true 5mm hook? So anyway, for me, the Temu interchangeable crochet hooks are 4 out of 5 stars. I'm going to give them a solid 4. The 5 is, I don't give 5 just because of that smaller throat situation. And there's not anything really majorly bad, but I do love them. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and it's gonna be beautiful in Texas. Last night it was raining hail. That's all it was, just hail coming down. So we'll see what happens tonight, because it's supposed to rain. So at least we're getting rain in Texas, which is great. So y'all take care, and I'll talk to you soon.